Alright, welcome back to Sobriety Road, episode 6. On this episode, we're going to have another flashback video. We're going to go back to May 9th, 2016. This video takes place over 5 months before I shot the video at Ghost Mound, which you guys saw in episode 2. So this is 5 months before that. Also, today marks the 17th day I haven't had a drink, so yay. I'm excited about that. So today is October 7th. I've got 6 days until my doctor's appointment. I've been feeling really good, a lot of energy. This week was a bitch of a week at work. I mean, it was just, there's only 2 of us, so we're on 12s, and I tell you what, we got hammered. It was tough, and it's weeks like that where in the back of your mind it's like, it's okay. Once I get home, I'm gonna get me a fucking beer and relax. Nope. But I did good. So there's that. Another thing that just happened, let's see, what day was that? It was Monday, October the 2nd. I was on my way to work. I woke up at 4 in the morning because I had to be at work at 5 o'clock in the morning. And I live about 15 miles outside of town. So there's a long stretch of road that I gotta drive. It's just out in the middle of nowhere. And all of a sudden, these 2 fucking deers just run right out in the middle of the road, and I slammed on my brakes. I didn't have much reaction time. I thought about swerving, but going 65 mile an hour, I was like, no, I shouldn't do that. So I ended up hitting it on the front passenger side corner of the car. Fuck, my headlight is all pushed in. It damaged it up. I might show you guys a few pictures. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so that's the damage it did. Luckily, I was still able to drive the car. I made it to work. My wife and daughter drove into town. My wife dropped off her car for me to drive. Then she took my car to the shop, to my dad, to work on it. It's going to be, which he's a mechanic, and he gives me excellent rates. Well, because, he's my dad. What can I say? So it's going to be, he's thinking about $1,000. So anyway, there's that just happened. That was interesting. That'll definitely get your attention. This coming Monday, when I gotta leave work at 4:30 in the morning, I'm gonna probably drive a little slower and be a little cautious. So to set up this episode, I was working at the prison. I'd been there, I think, 6 months, and I called into work once again. And I know I have a Sonic cup there, but I think I had a little bit of whiskey mixed in there. I'm pretty sure I did. It's not a very long episode. I went outside with the bunny rabbit, and I had a good time. And I ended up explaining why I took off work. So let's watch the video. It's beautiful out here. Out here enjoying the sunset. We're at magic hour right now. The sun's just hitting the horizon. We get that really nice golden light. I'm out here. It's about getting close to like 8:20 at night. I'm watching Booger Bunny. A bunny rabbit. He's out there jumping around. When he gets excited, he'll do this like flop. He'll flop like that. And that means he's happy. He's excited. So I thought I'd let him get out here and, yeah, booger. I thought I'd let him get out here and get a little breath of fresh air. Stretch his leg. You gonna flop? Oh, there he goes. That's the flop. He's about, 2 years old. That's nuts. 2 years old. Look at that. That is just funny. Yeah, I'm supposed to be at work tonight, by the way. I've called in 3 times this week. My work week this week was supposed to be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. For about a week and a half during that, 4 or 5 days ago. About a week and a half, I was suffering a rash on my arm. Both my arms. I think I went to work on that Thursday. Friday I called in. Saturday I went in for work, and it burned like a motherfucker. It burned bad under my arms because it's hot, sweaty. And the past 2 days I called in, so I only worked 2 out of the 5 days this past week. Before this week, I had already had 7 points, so that means I've got 3 more points probably. That's 10, and I think I heard someone say you can only have 10 points, 11 points, something like that. I'm kind of stressing a little bit about that, but at the same time, I really don't give a shit. I think what makes me care is my family. I got insurance. I get paid $19 an hour. $19 an hour. But insurance takes out like a son of a gun. It really does. Gotta keep an eye on Bunny Rabbit. Booger! Go, Bunny. Bunny. Where'd you go, Booger? Hey, Bunny. Oh, Booger. What are you doing? He's over there playing. Well, I'm just at a crossroads once again, and I put crossroads in front of my life a bunch, but I don't know what I want. Work-wise, I'm happy with my life. I'm happy with what we have here. I just don't know what I want as far as the job I do. With the Super 8, when I worked at Super 8 back in Arkansas. It wasn't a perfect job, no. And I got paid $7-something an hour, or was it 7 or 9? I can't remember. It was $500-something every 2 weeks. I liked the job because it offered a lot of freedom. I didn't have people underneath people beside me telling me I need to do this, I need to do that. I pretty much, it was up to me. It was, this is what we got to do, and this is what needs to be done, and you're the only one to do it. So you're responsible. I know I've got people pissed off over there, with my call-ins. And what sucks about it, what really sucks, is that once again I fucked it up. Is that if I would have maintained a perfect record, never called in, showed up to work, did my job, I could put in for sergeant today and get it. Why? Because of my past experience. I had 2.5 years with Oklahoma inmates. I've been here 6 months with this job, so that's 3 years of experience I've got. But do I want the sergeant's position? No, I don't. Why? They get run ragged. The turnover rate has been horrendous at this place, especially the higher ups, lieutenants, captain, or you don't have captains, but sergeant, lieutenants. And a lot of firings, a lot of people let go. I don't do this a lot, but right now I'm at that point where I'm at the cusp of being fired, probably. I'm not totally happy with this job. And I don't know where to go from here, There's a booger. Out there, he's flopping money. Hey, booger! But it is what it is. When I first started that job back in September of last year, it felt really weird. It felt very strange to be there again. 'Cause I left there in October of 2003, and I put my back towards it. It was a distant memory. It was a memory that I didn't want to look back at again. You know what I mean? Yeah. Alright everybody, welcome back to Sobriety Road. Well, not a long episode, and I wasn't flying off the rails drunk, but I think it's a good episode. I wanted you guys to see the rabbit. So, I'm really glad that you guys are watching this. I know it's not the norm. This is really kind of like a video diary. It's also a way for me to go back and try to figure out why. What were the triggers? What was the reason? What made me an addict? How did it affect my family? It's very important. How did it affect my family? And there's a lot of stories there too. And so I'm excited to go back and retrace my steps in a way, and to share that with you, and to share it with my family. I'm glad you're with me today. So until next time, be good to yourself.